Chaz with FBA Rec. What's up, guys? Chaz here, bringing you another edition. Cut. Here we have oh, shit. Don't drop them. I'm super excited about something else. Check this out. Boom! Getting some Rockstars hoodies and logo gearing, which I'm super excited about. Stay tuned. What's up, guys? Chaz with FBA Rockstars, bringing you another video to discuss the importance of relationships and networking. Let's dive in. I have something here that I've been waiting to get my hands on, just see what the heck the hype was about, and I finally got a hold of some. Hatchimals! I needed to get my hands on these for myself to figure out what the hell are these things about. We've all been seeing them in the resale community for a few months now. I finally have my hands on them. Number one, they're way bigger than I thought they would be. Number two, it took me a while to figure out how you determine the different types because it doesn't just say on the box what type it is, but it goes by the little color of the dudes. Pengualas, Draggles, I don't even know. I just know there's a little bit of money to be made in these. So here's the backstory on how I got my hands on these. It's pretty obvious that they are sold out pretty much everywhere. You cannot just walk into a store and go buy them off a shelf. There's always going to be an empty space. Now, I've been preaching, especially inside of my Facebook group, the FBA Rockstars, I've been preaching for a long time, very heavily on the aspect of relationship building, networking, communication, connections, etc. Connections in any business are going to make this so much better for you. So I'm browsing the Facebook this morning and I get a text message and it says Hatchimal alert, come now. Dropped everything I was doing. I had my little man, he was in the middle of his breakfast. That breakfast was finished in the car, threw his jacket on, threw my jacket on, started heading up to our store that we have a connection with. I got this message saying, hey, we're putting 6 units out today. They are strict, super strict on limiting 1 per customer. So in my head, I'm thinking, crap, what am I gonna do? Because my wife was busy doing a musician gig actually, and I tried to figure out what the heck I could do. So I reached out to one of my people that I have a connection with here in town. I said, hey, are you available right now? They met me over at the store. They brought 2 other people. We ended up getting 4 total. This was legit, like, CIA status stuff. We had to pretend like we didn't know each other, right? Because we didn't want to make this seem obvious that we were just trying to get all of them for 1 person. Those 3 went in there, 1 at a time, did their thing, came out. I knew they had 6, and we have the insider. They weren't even put on the shelf. They were in the back room. I knew they had 6. I go in there as number 4, and she tells me, oh, sorry, we just sold the last one. I'm like, okay. I happen to know one of the other employees there who went into the back, talked to that manager and said, hey, this is a legit guy, I know him. I've been going to this store for many months, almost a whole year. I've built some great friendships and relationships out with these employees because of connections and networking and building those relationships like I preach. She talks that gal into letting me have one, which of course I had my son with me, so she must have just thought it was for him. She didn't ask questions, what I was getting it for, I didn't have to say anything. Now, moving forward, check out, get into the car. Here's something that you definitely want to pay attention to. When you have people that help you out, like what my friends did for me today by just showing up and going through the register, I reimbursed them the money. Obviously, they paid out of pocket up front at that register. After they did that, I ended up going into the parking lot. We met up, did the exchange, and I tried to give him a little bit of commission, and he wouldn't take it because he's one of my friends. He was just doing us a favor, so I said, awesome, thank you. He had mentioned that his niece was really wanting one of these, so I just gave that over to them. And that's one of those things that you need to always take care of your people that are helping you out. Especially with Hatchimals, something like this can easily become a very selfish thing to buy these for $48 and then flip them. There's some people trying to get $400 or $500 each out of some of these right now. So the whole moral of the story is have connections, network, build relationships, and nurture those relationships. I've had people call me up that want to offload some of their expensive electronics. We've had a $1,200 computer that was offloaded to us just because of connections. I got the insider before these even went on the shelf because of connections. So get out there, nurture your relationships, and they will pay off. Now, the funny backstory with the whole CIA thing, when the manager brings them out, It's in a brown paper bag. I kid you not, brown paper bag, because she doesn't want other customers to see what it is. Brings it in a brown paper bag, pulls me into the aisle where it would typically go. She looks both ways, makes sure the coast is clear. She takes it out very slowly, puts it on the shelf, and she just says, "I was never here. You found it on the shelf." I put it in my cart and go check out. Hatchimals, there you have it. I finally got my hands on 3 of them. Let's talk numbers real quick. Buy cost is 48 something, basically 49 bucks at Walmart. I don't know if they're the same everywhere else, but 49 bucks for this guy. They can retail anywhere from, it's been, depending on what time you're watching this video, it might be completely different, but as of right now on eBay, because they are restricted on Amazon, this is not going to Amazon. On eBay, as of right now, I am seeing an average based on sold listings within the last 7 days. The average is between 120 and 150. Now there's some spikes, I don't know if they're done auction style, I haven't looked into it yet, but there's some spikes of 180, 190. There's people selling it locally here in my area for 200. So I'm going to post a couple on eBay, and then I'm going to try to offload one of them locally just to kind of feel the market for that. There you have it, guys. Got my hands on the Hatchimals. I'm going to test these bad boys out, hopefully get some more in stock before Christmas comes, because after Christmas, the price might tank on these. We don't know what's going to happen necessarily. We'll see when we get there. You guys have an awesome evening. I'll see you later.